Oh, make good choices, and I was not making good choices there. Magma is moving underneath New Mexico. What? What the heck? Come on, computer. Yes, I know you are all set to go, but I gotta get all our devices going here. Yeah, gotta get all our devices going. And I have my battery in my vest because I'll forget by the time we get out there, because I'm only at 75% of my battery. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm dead serious. She's looking at me like, really? I'm like, yeah, really. But really what she's saying is, are you ready to go yet? Not quite, almost. Why it does that every time. See my messy bed. Okay, we're good there, we're good there. So now I just need this and this. Yeah. This. Put this on you now. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay, you take it. We need this. You're probably gonna poop again, even though you've pooped twice this morning. Yeah. Probably gonna poop again, even though you pooped twice. She's down here having a fight with the leash. I don't know why. Out the back door. All right, come on. Elevator door is gonna close on your leash. You're gonna go back down. I don't know if my leash is that long. Hey, come on. What do you have going on? Why do you keep sniffing your butt? Trying to be concerned? Looking at your butt like you got some worms or something crawling out. Which I wouldn't doubt it with all the crap that she decides to eat. She could have some worms. Oh, there's a pee. It's a hell of a pee, too. She peed this morning. I don't think he drank any water. Oh. Well, I would say, overall, she had fun back in the wilderness. Other than She did not like sleeping in the tent at night when it was all stormy and windy and rainy. That freaked her out a little bit, but she did finally settle down. I was gonna stay again last night, but looking at the weather, that good? Okay. It was supposed to do the same thing last night, actually a little bit worse. So we decided to come back here. Plus, I really need to get everything ready to go for. What are you doing? Come on, you gotta get out of the. The person's parking over there, on the other side of the parking lot. They're one of those people that are rich and have a parking little whatever you call it. Come on. Little cards to get through the gate. Pretty sure there's a van over here. I saw it last night. That stealth camping here. Come on. Why do you keep looking at your butt? Huh? I don't see anything wrong with your butt. Jump up. Come on, jump up. Where's your deal? Get up there. Jeez. I mean, I used to use this parking lot to stealth camp in too because it's a nice parking lot. You know what I don't get? Maybe it's just because I had to. Oh, I forgot to. I unlocked this door. Like, I heard it unlock. The hell? I need to go to the other side and take the window coverings off. Oh, we're not balanced very good. Usually I'm dropping the other way, but are you getting up close and personal with the camera? Oh, here I'm like squinting because it's so bright out, and I'm like, dumbass, you got your sunglasses on your hat. Put your sunglasses on. Well, it looks like the sun. Oh no, it's weird. That's a weird band of clouds. Tell what it's doing, but it looks like it's north of us, so I don't think it's really gonna give us any relief from the sun because it is going to be a hot one today. Let me turn that off for you at DMC8 on YouTube. It's going to be a hot one today. Right around 90, and it is already, well, it says my temperature says 58, but when I was looking earlier at the weather to see how hot it was supposed to be today, because all of a sudden I'm like, gosh dang, it's like hot in my apartment already. What the hell? So I looked to see how warm it was supposed to get today, and the real feel already with that sun and everything was like almost 70. So if it's gonna be 90, I bet you the real feel is gonna be like 100 degrees. And I got to do a lot of stuff out here in the van. I got to pretty much unload the van completely and then repack it. Well, that person isn't stealth camping because they don't have the inside to stealth camp. Oh man. The weather was a lot crappier up there further north though than it was down here, because I was like, as we were driving here, I was looking and I'm like, gosh dang, it's actually not too bad here. Like, what is going on? But the chance of, gosh dang it. This is why I wanted to get out of here a half hour early, because the traffic is horrendous right now trying to get out here. It is just non-stop. Transmission's not warmed up yet, so it's freaking screaming on it. Well, because it won't shift. So it's screaming up this hill in first gear, and it's like, just shift, you damn it, dumbass transmission. So it sucks about, I mean, my van has almost 125,000 miles on it now, and it's only 3 years old. And the only reason why it even has that little of miles on it is because I was in Europe for, 3 months last summer. But yeah, I gotta completely offload everything out of the van. At least probably do like some sort of little cleaning on it, and then start loading everything up. Because since we're gonna be gone for over a month, it'll end up being about over a month and a half actually. I have to take everything with me, all my electronics stuff, studio stuff, cameras, all that. And so everything has its very specific place in order to carry everything. So my watch keeps, what are these people in their e-bikes doing? Just going around in circles. They don't care about cars or anything like that. Whatever. And then you got this guy with his dogs running right down the middle of the street. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, this isn't my norm. Since I missed yesterday, that's the reason why I was streaming today. We will be doing the long loop up here at Mount Ascension, so it's going to be much like last week, where I'm just going to keep it live, and if the stream goes down, it goes down. I do hopefully have my battery with me though, so it's not going to go down because of that. But I can't see with your big ass head in the way. You keep moving it like right. Gosh dang you. It's like I move to the right, she moves her head to the right, so then I go to the left of her so I can see, and then she moves her head to the left. It's like, well, you just make up your mind. God dang, you're a weirdo. Hey, you're not gonna be able to do that on our drive back east, so you're gonna have to deal with it. To get you off that anyways, because break that habit. Okay, you guys, hold on while I get the gimbal going. You're gonna go all screwy here. There we go. You should be good now. But yeah, we're gonna do the long loop, so we'll see. Somehow I've already used 10% of my battery. I guess it has been 15 minutes. Wow, that took a long time. Why did that take so long for us to get out of here? What the hell was that? Oh, it's my headlamp that I keep saying I need to put in here. I always forget. Definitely don't need it today, so we're not going to worry about it. Hold on. Hold on. We're almost ready. I got a charger and cable, so we're good there. And you may go. Okay, the one good thing I can say about her is she does sit there very politely until I tell her that it's time to go. She's very patient. There she is. There's her little butt. Oh, my legs are actually feeling decent after she's coming. Hiking back out of the wilderness yesterday. I was a little concerned that because I don't know how heavy my pack was, but it sure felt heavy. Carrying all my stuff and all her stuff. Although it didn't feel no 50 pounds. The last backcountry camping I did in that area, I was back there for 5 days, and I had my very cheap tent, and it was a 4-person tent, 'cause that's all I had. And so it weighed, just that tent weighed like 11 pounds or something like that. And as well as other very heavy gear. Since then, I've actually invested in some better things. So like my tent I have now is, I think, like 3.5 pounds, and it's a 2-person tent. And then like her stuff is the things that put a lot of weight on, because I have to bring, you know, food and extra water, and which actually I didn't need to bring extra water for our trip because we stayed next to the river, so we were good there. And I had my filter, so we were able to filter water. And then her sleeping bag for her, which surprisingly I was able to get a cheap like sleeping bag. It does take up a lot of space, but like a youth, what is it, like a 50-degree bag from like Walmart for like $12 or something like that. It takes up a lot of space, but it's only 1.5 pounds, so I wasn't too concerned. I mean, my sleep bag is a minus, I think it's like -10, and it is less than a pound. Oh, she's up here making friends. That's what she's doing when she does bath. Morning. Oh. It already feels so warm out here. The high on well, 2 days ago, I guess, it was only 59 degrees back where we were at. So to go from that for a high to come in here where the low is at. Still a lot of snow too. That's weird. Why do I have an unstable connection? This is... We usually don't have these issues until once we crest the top. That tells me that they must have a tower that they're working on or something. So the one that we're usually on right now, we're not able to connect to. There is no reason why I should have an unstable connection right now. Welcome to Montana, where even in one of the bigger cities, the cell service doesn't even work very good. Like, literally, like I can see the tower from here. This is a city park. I'm sweating and we've barely even done anything. I had to run a little bit just because of those people. Because if I don't, then she's up there by herself harassing people for minutes before I get there. My plan was not to... Oh gosh dang, another person going uphill with a dog. Oh no, they're coming down. I just wanted to walk. Oh, found some people to play with. Yeah. Come on. Oh, Nari, come on. You weirdo. You good girl. All that puppy energy. We went about 8 miles in where our campsite was yesterday. But on our way out, I wanted to do a little exploring on essentially a shortcut that they put in. And I knew we would not be able to cross the river where the shortcut went as high as the water looked when we were coming in. And that trail, gosh, there's somebody else out here. This is the thing that gets a little frustrating, is, I mean, not frustrating, but it's frustrating, is 2 cars in the parking lot. Yet we keep running into people. Like, if I can mentally prepare for it, that's fine. I guess as she went up to go say hi to whoever's up there. And I can't go up. I have to go to the trail. Oh, there's nobody there. She just looked like she saw somebody, and then she went up to the other trail. Okay. Anyways, it's like a low level, or what do they call it? Low water trail. So like later in the year, instead of having to go the extra 2 miles, because you have to go an extra mile to the bridge and then come back on the other side because of where the bridge crossing is, you can cut off some distance. Well, coming from the other direction, well, either direction really, I mean, it's a mile to the river, not quite. From this side, from the other side, it's about a mile. The way the thing cuts across makes a big triangle. And so I knew going there, I just wanted to look and see because it's brand new since the last time I've been out there on that trail. So I just wanted to see what the crossing looked like so that when you go to leave, because you have to cross the river right when you go to leave, that's how you get into the Bob Marshall. But so if I could see how deep the water is there when you cross in, to know how deep the water would be over there. For future excursions, even though I don't usually go that way, but still. And so we did that knowing on the way back that it would just be an out and back of extra distance. And so we did about 10 miles coming out yesterday, which would be a distance PR, but not all of it was running for me anyways. She probably did it all running mostly. Here comes somebody running down the hill, so I gotta make myself look like I'm actually doing something here, putting in the work until I get past this. And she has a dog, so Nari. Nari, quit jumping up. Sorry.
He's nice.
Nari, come on. Nari. Nari, come on. Oh, jeez. I need a break. I was not counting on this time of day running into so many people having to run uphill. That is not in my training plan to run uphill. Nice thing is now we jump onto the least traveled trail for at least a little bit. So I don't think we'll run into anybody. Although that's how it used to be on Mount Helena on No Name. And now everybody is on No Name. Gosh dang, now I am really sweating because it is not only warm but muggy. I think that's why the real feel is like 15 degrees warmer than the actual temperature, because it is, I don't remember what the humidity said, like 60 some percent, which for here is a lot. Like we usually hover around 20 to 30% here throughout the year, even in the wintertime. It's actually even worse in the wintertime. Like even Bozeman, which is usually a little bit wetter area of the state, averages like 40 40-45%. That's why Gibson Guitars has a huge workshop, factory, whatever you want to call it, in Bozeman, because the humidity is perfect for them all year round. Didn't really eat any breakfast this morning because everything is in my van. And I did not want to go out and grab it. Like even coffee this morning, I had to go out. I ran out there with her because all my coffee was out there. And then we got back in, and that's when I realized I didn't have anything for breakfast either. But I was not gonna run back out there again. Just said F it. I need to, right after this, I need to call and see if I can get an oil change appointment. Because my van is already past due, and I'm going to be putting about, let's see, what would it be? 2, 5, 6, almost 8,000 miles on it in the next month and a half. So I'm gonna need another oil change by the time I get done. Whew. I am sweaty. Looks like it's supposed to be pretty warm for a few days. New Hampshire as well. Like this week, whole week, is supposed to be in the upper 80s, low 90s here. And then that is moving. You want to go that direction? Really? Okay. Normally you want to go to the right. Whatever. But back there it's actually way more humid. So it's gonna feel warmer. I haven't checked DC this weekend, but if it's gonna be too warm, I might have to take in where you at? Mary, get out of the way. I might have to bag DC if it's gonna be too warm, because I can deal with the heat, but we'll be stealth camping for most of that, unless one of my friends over there lets me park at their house for a night. But definitely need to, if it's gonna be too warm, because it'll be humid too, I won't be able to stealth camp with her because she's not used to it. Like even the mid 70s, she's like panting and everything. It's like, it's not even that warm out. What are you doing? I mean, she grew up this whole time with it being like the first month of her life was minus 20 outside. And that's Fahrenheit, not Celsius. So that was a 20-minute mile. Yeesh. I mean, that's pretty good for me going uphill, but that's harder than I wanted to work. It's supposed to be an easy run day. My hamstring is still a little bit sore from the 10K race on Saturday. Yeah, you're looking at me with your tongue hanging out because you're out here. You're probably super thirsty because you're sprinting around instead of just taking your time. Whew. Okay, this is just a nice gentle climb, so gotta keep ourselves honest and at least do a little bit of running on this uphill till we get to the spot where she likes to go. I take my sunglasses off because I can't. It's too dark in here with the way the sun is peeking through and all the shadows. Can't see the rocks. I just farted. Oh, it just feels so muggy out. Oh man. Where did she go? Because I have a bad habit of just running past this trail. I can't see it very easy. There it is. I'm guessing she went up because that's what she always does. But the forest trees are thick enough I can't see up the trail. Yep, there she is. I see her now. I see her. Barely saw that little tushy of hers. She's leaving me in the dust. Okay, so streaming schedule. I will definitely be streaming tomorrow. We're gonna try and get up earlier to do laundry, and so streaming will probably be a little bit later. And by later, I mean about the same time as today. Oh, this is freaking steep. I don't know why she likes to go this way. Oh. Legs are burning. Heart rate's pumping. Gosh dang, I have decent shoes on and I'm like slipping. That's how steep this is. Because it's just dirt. Oh, gosh dang. Oh. Oh man, the glutes are feeling this. Whew, and the calf muscles. says they on the bike probably took the trail that switchbacks back and forth up to this saddle. So we will beat him to the top, even though he went by us a long time ago. I put my sunglasses back on. Ooh. Okay, we're almost to the top. Although, once we get to the top, then we have to go down to the saddle and go to the top of the other summit, which is a little bit higher than this. I mean, we're not doing the full climb, we're just going down to the saddle, but I just mean the top of it is taller than this. That would be what I call the summit proper. And then this is the named summit, but that's the proper summit. Or summit actual. Let's put it that way. That's how I should put it, I guess. Summit actual versus, I guess this would be more summit proper because it has a name, so a proper name. Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, it's kicking my ass because it's so muggy out. Oh man, my heartbeat is going pitter patter, and not because I'm seeing a pretty girl. There's somebody out here. Or somebody else, as we've seen. We've already seen double the people out here that versus how many vehicles are in the parking lot. So wouldn't doubt that there's way more than that even. Although once you get up here, there's three other trailheads that feed up to here. Oh man. Whew. There's Mount Helena over there. We don't spend much time over there anymore because this time of year it is so busy. It doesn't matter what time of the day you go. And there's the Helena Valley with the big old city of Helena down there, which I say sarcastically. It's only like 30,000 people. But you get all the tourists that come here. This is what I don't get. You got lots of tourists that come here, but there's not like touristy things to do. So like the most touristy thing to do is, oh, you got to climb Mount Helena while you're here. So you get all these people up here. Where'd she go? Oh, she's right there. So many people. Even this time of day, there'll be, I mean, I can't really see from here. Yeah, I can't really tell. I can see some people going up Prospect Shafts. Looks like I can see two people, but It's the only thing I can see. If they're going up Prospect Shafts, those are not tourists. Those are locals. Plus, school's out, so you get lots of kids, even this early in the morning. That's the one thing that always boggles my mind. When I was a kid and I hit, summer vacation time, I wasn't waking up at 6, 7 in the morning to go and hike a mountain or whatever. I'm like sleeping in until I decided to get up, which was like 9 o'clock. And then even though I would spend a lot of time outdoors, I wasn't like, I didn't live close to any trails or anything to go hike a mountain. If I was going to do that, I had to drive an hour at least. In fact, I don't even think actual trails on mountains, like the closest mountains were an hour. But I don't think there's any trails on those mountains. Oh, I would go fishing though. There's gonna be some good fishing. Oh, it's Spice Girl. Hello. Ooh. A little bit of hiccups of some sort there. I don't know what you call those. What do you call those little hiccups that aren't really hiccups? And you only get like 1 or 2 of them? I don't know what you call that. That's what I just had. I hope you guys can see her up there. She's just standing there looking at me like, are you coming? Well, let's go. I don't know how she has so much energy. She did longer yesterday than she's ever done in her life. And then last night before bed, because we didn't get back here until mid-afternoon. And then, so late last night, like right before sunset, which is like 9:30 or something. So it was probably about 8:30 that we left. We went on a walk down to the park, which would have been about a little over a 5K. See if I can tell. That tells me somebody must be up there that she sees. So I'll kind of push it a little bit. Oh, maybe it's just a chipmunk. But like we got back from that and she was still all jacked. I'm like, what the hell? Like you haven't even napped hardly yet today. Then once she did go to sleep, she went to sleep. Like she did not want to get up this morning until she saw me putting my outdoor feet on. Then she decided she wanted to get up. Oh, just like get my oil changed because I would not trust the dealership here. They do not have a good reputation. Oh, I don't know what she's doing way over there. She's leaving me behind. Hopefully she comes back. Otherwise somebody else will find her. She can stay with them. Here's a better view of the city. Yeah, they do know the shoes. She gets so excited. And it's funny because she gets so excited. So it's like she tries to help me tie my shoes. But all she does is get in the way of me tying my shoes. Oh, she does love me. She is coming back. See? She does love me. You do love me. Thank you. She's like, no, you just got the water and I need a drink. Okay. Well, Hold on. Let me set the camera down here for everybody so they can at least see some sort of a view while I get you some water, because we got another few miles to go. Yeah, what are we at? Yeah, we got like 4 more miles to do here. Yep. Well, hold on, I gotta put the water in there. I don't even have that much on me. So I don't get any water, I guess. It's all going to you. You better not waste any of that, or I'm gonna be mad. Come on, drink. Drink the rest of that. There's hardly any left. Did you even get it in your mouth? It's all over the ground, you weirdo. It's all over the ground. Oh, getting the butts, huh? Okay, drink that last little bit. Thank you. Little slobbery monster. Yeah, I think you got more on the ground than you got in your mouth. I don't know what that banging is. I don't know what that banging is. Okay, you good? You got water. Should be good now. Yes. Oh, there's a squirrel over there not happy with you. There's our biker friend. I told you we'd beat him up here. Oh, I forgot with this case. Okay, you're probably gonna eat flowers. Yeah, she is so weird. You're probably gonna see the side of my face. It is what it is. If I can get it in. Oh, did I get it in? Looks like it. That's what she said. No, that's what he said. She said? He said? I guess if he's asking, did I get it in? I guess that's be what he said. Okay. Oh, he's stopping, so we're gonna go. Okay, so this is gonna be just like the other day, where the signal quality was so crappy back here, but that's what you guys get for me streaming on a Tuesday versus you silly. Come on, Nari, come on. Come on, silly. Oh man, I can feel my legs as tired as this last winter when we were out on 10 Mile Creek on the nice little flat area. And I'm just running along, talking to stream, talking to chat, and I hit up the ground hard. Like it jacked up the gimbal, which luckily the gimbal was okay. And oh, in the background you see a little butthead here and one of the other dogs I was watching. Where's she at? This is kind of the area that if I lose it, no idea where she's gonna go. Oh, she's way up there. Okay. I always have to worry because if she goes off to the side, caller just notified me that she is around such and such street without an owner. That tells you how far away she is right now. Little butthead. Again, as I see that my transmission is giving me your transmission is unstable. It's going to be like that for at least, who knows. Because oh no, it was because my battery died. Yeah. Oh man, I'm getting those little hiccup things again. Like it's half hiccup, half burp. I don't know what you call that. Which tells you that mostly my tummy is growling to let me know I'm hungry. It's probably what it's from, since it didn't eat breakfast. Which is probably one reason why I'm struggling today. Usually I at least eat a couple hundred calories in the morning. Oh. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, well, that was the 2 mile mark, which was well, we stopped and chatted at the top, and she got a drink, all that. 24-minute pay after yesterday's, or well, last couple days, I guess, being back in the Bob. I am so like just jacked and excited to get back in there later on. I'm hoping. All right, come on. I'm hoping that it's probably 2 trips back in there. I'm hoping though, I have a big trip planned, and I'm hoping that I can time it just perfectly so that the larch poplars that are back there will be popping for fall leaves, fall colors. And here's the issue with that is usually when we get to that time of the year and that fine line, like it is there's no way to get up. Like you can't even get to some of the lower peaks. There's still a lot of snow. Like I could see Patrol Mountain, which is a fun little day hike, and you can't get to the top of that right now unless you had some crampons. She's over here hopping around like a gazelle in the grass. So I'm just gonna let her enjoy her time. She has so much fun in the grass, which I have to worry about. Not so much now, but once this grass dries up, all the grass seed, the way her ears flop back, she could get some grass seeds stuck in her ears, which in order for them to remove it the way she is, they would have to put her under anesthesia. She would not sit still no matter what for them to get down in there to pull that stuff out. Which makes it, but she was running through the tall grass and got some grass seeds stuck down in her ear, well, it wasn't like bothering her too much, but so they elected, because she was scheduled for her to get fixed, to get spayed, and so they just waited until she was under her, you know. Look at her, you loved it, you know. Look at her. Wow, I really wanted just some good, all that, and we're feeding her, and then she goes. See her. I'm glad I put her fluorescent yellow harness on, because it's the only thing I can see. She blends in, her color blends in with all the dried clutter on the floor here, between the pine needles and branches and all that. I'd never see her. She did not like the hikes in and out. Well, coming out I wasn't as worried about it, so I didn't have her on the lead, but going in I had her on a long lead, and she did not like that, being tethered to me, so she couldn't run all around. But that forest is so thick that she would lose me so fast. And with I don't know, I'm guessing my pack was probably 35 pounds. I was not gonna be able to chase her back to the parking lot, especially if we were, 8 miles back in. Okay, she's going. I think the guy is. There's somebody on a bike. Is that the guy that was at the top? Is he coming down? Maybe. Or is there somebody coming up? Coming down. I'm a little worried about bears yesterday, or the last two while we were out there too, as I couldn't find any bear bells anywhere in town here, which is weird. We have black bear. I mean, on this mountain there's black bear. Weirdo. Every day, like, sit. It's like she's forgot what those words mean. Actually kind of worried. Heard honking right away. Where are you going? We're not going that way. We're going down this way. We're going down this way. You're like, but I want to go that way. I know you want to go that way, but we're not. Look at a tick on me. I think it's just a spider web, maybe. Because there's definitely nothing there, but it feels like something on my leg hairs. Oh. I'm in that space where it doesn't even the guy that was in the same age bracket as me, he wasn't that far ahead of me, like less than a minute. Now the three ladies that beat me, or no, I was gonna, well, one of them, if I would have ran the race I wanted to, I probably could have beat, because she finished about 20 seconds ahead of me. And just to see how that felt, and it was feeling tough. So I slowed down to a 650, and that felt comfortable. And that's where my problem was. I was trying to do a threshold run, so it shouldn't feel comfortable. It should feel hard. And so I slowed down way too much. And then one of my miles was actually like, it's the mile with where you're going up what they call Cardiac Hill. And I think I had like a 7:10 or a 7:12 mile there. And that's what really killed me. I lost. I made up ground on the teenager that passed me. He was like 13, 14 years old. I was like, this guy cannot beat me. I am not having this. Because he passed me at about the half-mile mark. But when he passed me, I was like, oh, he's definitely going too fast. And he's gonna fade. Because he was like breathing really hard as he went by me. And I'm like, there's no way he's gonna sustain that. That was a hard effort, and he did. He started to fade, especially on the uphill. And as a mountain trail runner, the uphills are, compared to them, are my strengths. I may not have the speed, but I can grind an uphill. But even that, I still didn't push that hard going on the uphills, which would be why I had a 7:10 mile time. Because that means on the uphill portion, because that whole mile is an uphill. So on that uphill portion, I was probably doing like a 7:50. So it wasn't until like the last mile and a half where I was finally like, hey, dumbass, you need to push it. So I did, but then I still finished to the end, got to the end. I didn't get the alert notification, or the sound anyways, I should say. So, wouldn't doubt it'll pop up once I get to better signal here, but that was our bike rider, so he went up, or went over on Aftershock and then came back this way. So, well, kind of have a little divot here, so I probably don't have good, nope, I don't have good signal. So we'll wait till we get up here a little bit. So we should get full strength signal back. I know from experience. Okay. So I should have it right here. Lost it for a bit, yeah. Yeah, we had a little bit of a little divot there. It says I should be, it says I'm still unstable, but I should be. There we go. I was gonna say, it should start coming in. Might wait until there's another little rise up here. Wait until we get up there to knock out the push-ups, I guess. We'll see how be able to do it because this is one of the busier trails, so for bikers. So I'd be down doing my push-ups. And I can tell she's finally getting tired because she's sticking with me instead of running way ahead of me. Okay, we'll try and find a relatively flat spot up here where I can see. Oh, there we go. This is relatively flat, a little rocky, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. Make sure you guys can see me. See me. Don't see anybody coming that way or that way. Of course, Nari likes to help me do it. Saw it at the worst time. Nah, you're good. She always loves to help me do the push-ups too. What do we have for batteries? 45%? That should be good. I don't think I'll have to plug in again. We got about, I don't think we have that far. This is like about 1.5 miles, I guess. I was thinking this was a 10K route, but I don't think it is quite a 10K. We do have uphill for the next half a mile or so. So it's not really super steep, but it's a little bit of a grind. And my tummy is definitely telling me I am hungry. So I think after this, we're gonna have to run to the grocery store. I do have a granola bar with me. Or not a granola bar. What do you call it? A snack bar. It's a very expensive what is it called? It is an energy bar made by Scratch. But we're gonna save it because, like I said, they're so expensive. No, you don't get that. Nari's like, I want that. Yeah, I do need to go to the store to, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I might actually, because I don't have my grocery list finished yet for loading everything up for our next adventure here, 1.5 month long adventure. So I gotta figure out, that's one reason why I need to unload the van, do some cleaning, but a lot of that's to figure out what I need for the adventure, because my freezer and my fridge are only so big, so I have to get a lot of non-perishable, like either canned or dried food options for that many days, because I don't want to. I'll have to buy some things while I'm out, but like some fresh food type of stuff, because I'll definitely run out. But I don't want to buy. I don't want to have to make any big purchases because there's no sales tax here. Most of the areas I'm going to will have sales tax, so I don't want to, instead of $100, spend $120. Plus, most things, the food is actually relatively cheap. Mid-run poop, which is surprising because I've already pooped quite a bit today. That was more, I think, of a, I'm gonna poop just to poop. Not that I have to poop. My last dog, she would force out a poop just so she could get a break. Now her, I don't think it's because she wants a break. She's still sprinting around like a crazy girl. Although, I don't know why that, well, there's no like a crazy girl. Because do crazy girls actually sprint around? I don't think so. She is sprinting around because she is a crazy girl. Well, those are two separate facts, I guess. She is crazy. Cray cray. But she's sprinting around too. And now she's leaving me in the dust. Okay. Up. I'm leaving you behind. Just leaving me in the dust. I'm gonna get a notification here about how she's without an owner again. That's how far away she is. So when my mom was visiting, she insisted on us going out to breakfast every day. So Nari would be sitting in the van right outside the restaurant, like literally only 20 feet away. And the whole time we're in there, like every 3 minutes, I'd get a notification saying, Nari is at such and such a location without an owner. And it's like, no, I'm inside you, dumbass. She's with me. That's because one bad thing about it is it uses Bluetooth with my phone to know that she's with me. So once she gets out of Bluetooth distance, which when we're outside like this is a little bit further away than when I'm in a concrete building having to go through walls and she's in the metal van, the metal box. Somebody else. Looks like they're running. It's like, yeah, they are running. I think it's that one lady that made me look like I was standing still the other day. That is a girl that could just grind that uphill. It's nuts. Oh, here we go. Finding some other people's. Oh man. Nari, don't be a butt. Sorry. Nari, come on. Nari, come on. Nari just being annoying. Wants to play. She doesn't understand that some dogs don't want to play. Well, we've been running for a little over an hour, so this this would be about the time that all the older people show up too. Like those two ladies that all mostly live in the neighborhoods here, because these are very, very expensive houses around here that only the old rich white people can afford in this town. Like there's some of these houses over here. They don't look, they're not very big, but they are easily like, you know, $1.5 million or so. Good morning. Hi there. Nari, come on. Nari, get out of the way. Come on. She almost took that old guy out. It looked like he was on his, struggling going up the hill. Well, I mean, he was struggling going up the hill. Not only did he look it, but he was. Don't get beat up, old ladies. I mean, they have their walking sticks, their trekking poles. Why they'll start swinging, steal my lunch money. Oh, well, it's like this up here, this house right here, that this used to be part of the park. They sold it off. I've ranted about this in the past. They sold it off, built that house. I looked it up the other day on, what the hell was it, the site that you can look at, and it shows like what things sold for. And I didn't like actually sell, but they had a price on it because it was like a new build, all that. And that, because of the land, of course, and that house, and it's not like a huge impressive house, but that's a $3.5 million little plot right there. We're not going to get into my ranting about that again, how that came about, because that is, all I'm going to say is the person that the city sold that to, because this is all city park, had connections with some of the city council members. So I'll just put it that way. Zillow, yeah, that's it, Zillow. Yep. That's what I was looking up the other day. Only because I was truly interested just to see what my place was listed on Zillow for. Because there's 3 apartments for sale in my building, so that are 1.5 times what, well, what would that be? I guess it wouldn't be 1.5 times, it would be 2.5 times. 240% the price of what I bought mine for, that are comparable to mine. So I was just curious what Zillow's had on it. Like, are these people like out of their, like, not thinking clearly on what they have this listed as? But nope, it was accurate, or at least Zillow agreed, you know, pretty close with some of the places we're worth in that building. So they had mine listed for just shy of that, and that's not what I bought mine for. I'm close. whole reason why I bought a place here in Helena. Left Bozeman is because Bozeman was getting so freaking expensive, and it was still cheap here. Now, granted, Bozeman is now even more expensive. I bought my house in Bozeman in, I'm not even gonna say, because then people know how old I am. Let's just say I bought it a long time ago. And I bought it for $135. And it was just had a tiny lot, and it was a 1,200 square foot house with 3 beds, 2 baths. Awesome house, really. I mean, I really liked that house. I didn't like the location so much. I love the house though. It was a new build. I sold it a few years later because I had to move, and that house I sold for $200 cash. So in what, 4 years I made $70,000 on that house. That same house now, I looked up, and this is not in actual Bozeman proper. This is one of the suburbs. That same house now is a $700,000 house. It's like just nuts. Now I'm like, gosh dang, why did I sell that thing? I could have rented it out. I looked at even just like a small condo down there, and like a 800 square foot condo, like a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Is some of the new construction, so on the outskirts of town even, is like, and this is a condo in a building with like, you know, another 100 condos, and it was almost $1 million. We gotta go slow. Good girl. Stop. Yeah, there's people up there. Okay, you need to go on the leash. So I'll set this right here. Yep. Which hopefully I have. Yep, I do. I didn't check it beforehand to see I had it. Okay. Well, yeah, you got the leash, but I need to put you on the leash. Yeah, I need to put you on the leash. Okay, I need the other end. There you go. You can take that in. Yeah, fight with it. Just fight with it for a little bit. It's like you first put it on her, and she has to fight with it, and then she finally gives up. It's like, oh, yeah, that's right. I'm on a leash. Actually, I might as well. Hey. Stop. Try and camera views while I can. There we go. Why are there so many people up here? There's like a huge group of people. Must be getting ready to, like a family getting ready to hike or something. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of kids. Oh, I wonder if it's like a kids group, one of the outdoors group, because there's easily 20. Yeah, it is. It's one of the little wilderness kids groups. I love this for about this town. This is something that's so cool. They're like little, you know, basically like day camps or whatever that they offer here in town. Going through safety rules, what to do with bears or animals or whatever. Yeah, come on. Mari's so excited. She loves kiddos. Yep, let me get you some water. Let me get you some water. There you go. Girl, can I have this? Thank you.
Keep track of your partner. Point to your partner right now. Do your secret handshake so you remember your secret handshake. I know he's got to do it. Yeah. You got to do it. And a gentle tumble. Okay, now, so Virio said you got to keep track of your partner. Now, let's say Thomas and Will, they're each other's partners. Like, well, we can't keep track of each other. We are going over that mountain. We are going to Bozeman. Bozeman that way. Can they do that? No, why can't they go to Bozeman right now? They're younger, yeah. You can't drive a car. Now, I guess, let me, yeah. Well, let's say they want to go over this hill by themselves. Can they do that?
Ooh.
Oh, well, I said there's some different opinions on this, so this is what we want to get clear on. What did we say yesterday about seeing the facilitators? We gotta see us. Okay? Now, we let you go pretty far yesterday, right? We let you go pretty far, but you could still see us. And so that's for you and your partner to check together.
Oh, swap my shirt out because it's so sweaty.
You're okay. So you can be a little spread out on this trail, but and it's going to be on one end and I'll be on the other end, so you know who's in between. But you do want to make sure you can see the rest of the group and see. Now, another rule I was talking about yesterday was, who remembers what the rule was? No littering. No littering. How did we do with littering? Pretty well? We did. But did we pick them up before we left? Okay. Well, but that's a good lesson for us.
Okay, get your nose out of the way. Scoot over. Scoot over. Yeah. There. I was enjoying listening to the guy going over the rules with everybody. That's why I wasn't talking or anything. Oh, those little kids is so cool. That's the one thing I love about this community is they do little outdoor like day camps and stuff with the kids out on different trails, let them explore the outdoors, all that kind of stuff. She wants to drive, is who she thinks she's gonna drive. Yeah, but we're gonna get going. So I'm gonna end the stream so that we can get going and yeah, get all our stuff done today. Figure out when we're gonna leave, probably tomorrow, but we'll do a run before that. And then I just got to figure out, I'm still waiting for a couple people back in the DC area to get back to me. She's tired. She's tired. She's like, I'm laying down. I'm done. To get back to me. So I know when I need to be in DC. I do need to be in New Hampshire Tuesday. So I'll leave DC probably Tuesday morning. And I'm probably not going to go for a run in DC on Tuesday morning. We might maybe do a short run. We could go down to the Walking Mall area and park there for a little bit. So maybe just do like a short run in there around some of the monuments, but we'll see. And then, yeah, New Hampshire, while I'm there, I can do some streams. The signal is spotty where we're at on the lake, but I have had success the last couple years. Yeah, poop puppers for sure. So we'll see. I'm going to try and stream while we're over there. And then California, I won't be able to stream probably. And then Colorado, it'll be... I don't think I'll be able to stream. I might be able to. At least once. We're going to get one run in on the race course. I should be able to stream that because I'll be overlooking the town of Silverton, which has questionable cell service, but at least it's there. But then I don't think I'm going to be able to, I'll probably won't, like, so for, let's see, the last week of June, July through at least the first 3 weeks, I will probably not be able to do much streaming, but I'll try to as much as I can. But we will be kind of out in the middle of nowhere, helping support the live streams for the races. But anyways, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to have to take her out later. If we don't go to the South Trailhead and we come out here, I might live stream again tonight. But it'll be later because, like I said, it's supposed to be really freaking warm out today, like 90 degrees. So we're going to be going later just for it to start cooling off a little bit, because it'll be, if it's going to be 90, it'll be into the high 80s at least through like an hour before sunset. And even then, it's still going to be warm. It's not until after sunset that it really starts to cool down. But anyways, that's going to be it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, definitely. And then I won't see you Thursday. I don't think. Maybe. Probably Saturday will be the first time I see you, but we'll see. We are gonna stop and do some runs in the mornings on our travels. I just don't know if I'm gonna have cell service wherever we stop. I still gotta figure out where we're gonna stop. There's one spot we can stop in Iowa, which is pretty decent. And then there's a spot in Ohio that's pretty nice. But we'll see. Yeah, she's out. She's